Hey guys, welcome back to Freedom Hill.
But here is full.
The German chili pickers, famous in the world. They do a really good job. They're famous for it. Sorry, sir. What is your secret to be such a good chili picker?
Sometimes I wake up and then I think I need to pick some chilies. And then I pick some chilies and then the chilies pick me.
As you can see, today is a very special day. As we anticipated before, we are picking our habaneros and the harvest is going great. Look at this, we have at least 1 kilo of really spicy chilies. We tried a few and we really like them. The flavor is amazing and they're really spicy. We are picking them right now. Nico and Jackie are picking them and I'm trying to hold them in my shirt. I thought my shirt was gonna be enough, but maybe we're gonna have to come back with another bucket because this might not be enough. Oh, we got a bag here. Look at that. Hey. What are we gonna do? We are going to pick these ones and in the next few days we will prepare our famous chili sauce. Guys, that's a sauce that you can make and it can last for years in a jar if you treat it properly. Let's get into it. Look at this beauty. We're gonna continue picking them and see you at the next step of how to make this chili sauce. So the green ones, they still didn't become red, so they will keep on producing. It's crazy the amount of production that they're making. I really love this plant. We're gonna do it again next year. I hope they don't die. If they die, we're gonna plant them again because this is amazing. Guys, let's do this. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, we are gonna make a video of Nico that is gonna come back to Freedom Hill and is gonna eat a whole jar of chilies. What do you say about that? Come on guys, press those subscribe buttons because Nico is gonna eat a full jar of chili. As we were praising our German chili pickers, look at what happened. One of our German chili pickers, Jackie, she stepped on a plant and basically the whole plant snapped. So we will harvest anyway all of these chilies, even if they're green, and we will put them in our sauce. I think that's gonna give it a special, unique touch that only a German chili picker could achieve with her chili stepping skills.
Okay.
Guys, the harvest of these chilies was incredible. Really, like this many chilies, we were not expecting it. So that's a nice crop. It grows really well here. This is a bonus. So what we are doing, we are putting the peppers on a string to dry because we have picked a lot of chilies and we decided to do some dried chilies. So Jackie now is passing them with a little string and a needle and she's passing all of them and then we're gonna hang them, hoping that they're gonna dry and then we can keep them for the whole year.
Now it's time for Schwenkbier. Schwenkbier.
Let's go for a shangri.
I can hold it so it's a bit less pressure.
You know, my name in Chinese is Yali Shanda, which means like the pressure is mountain big. So I like the pressure on the mountain. Yali Shanda, so And guys, as you can see, we changed location. Finally, we are processing our chilies. As you can see, we are not in Freedom Hill. We are actually in my mom's house, in her kitchen. The reason is because she has this amazing blender which makes our life much easier to process all these chilies here. So let's get started. Let's talk about the ingredients. The ingredients to make our famous Freedom Hill spicy sauce are really simple. The first one is obviously our Freedom Hill spicy habanero chili. These are really good, they taste amazing, they're spicy and they're perfect to do what we need to do today. So that's the start of the show and the main ingredient of the sauce. Secondly, we have bell peppers. They should be around the same quantity of bell peppers to chilies. These are red bell peppers mostly. We have also a few green ones, but mostly we want to use red ones because they're sweeter. They will contribute to the sweetness and flavor of the sauce at the end. Also, we use dried chili. Dried chili, we use it to balance our spiciness level and to bring the sauce to the desired level of spiciness that we want. And in Freedom here we eat really spicy, guys, so we will put a lot of chilies, but I think that's not a problem today. The next ingredient is olive oil, then vinegar, salt, and anchovies. These are optional, but they do give a very good umami flavor to the sauce. We always put them in there. Some people like them. You don't really taste them at the end in the sauce, but they do give a very good flavor to the sauce. So that's optional. We will put it today. Next, we need to talk about the tools and things that we need to make this recipe. First of all, we will need jars. These are bean jars that we get from Mercadona, and we empty them, we wash them, we sterilize them, we store them just to make this sauce. Then we need a pot to sterilize our jars, and also it will help us to contain all our chilies once we start cutting them. And then we need a food processor or a blender with the function of a shredder, which will help us shred our chilies in very, very small pieces, but not into a juice. So let's get into it. You'll see how we'll do it. Let's start with the first step. So the first step is to wash the peppers, and for the bell peppers we will remove the seeds. For the chilies we want. So let's get washing them. There is a lot of washing to do. Okay, and number 1 is done. 100 more to go. Okay, now it's time to wash the chilies. Remember, do not remove the seeds. They are the spicy part, which will make your sauce spicy as well. The only thing you have to remove here is the stem. So each one of them has a stem, really easy to remove. Remove it like that, wash it. We wash them all now, and then we just will throw it in the blender. We put a blade that looks like this, and so the pieces will be kind of that size. We need them of that size especially because we need them to retain their structure, but we need them to lose as much water as possible. You will see in the next step. Guys, we are around more than halfway. We are 2/3 done. I think this is the biggest batch we have ever made. I think this might even last us. 1 year, it's a big shot, it's a long shot, but maybe 6 months, yes, it will last us for 6 months. When you put stuff under oil in this kind of jars, there is a risk for botulinum contamination. You can contrast it in two ways. You can either make the food salty so that the botulinum doesn't grow, or add vinegar to it, and also that's going to prevent the botulinum from forming. We will do both. Actually, we will do the third thing as well, which will be sterilizing the jar, but I will show you later exactly how it's done. The salt, I will need to add, I'd say maybe 150 grams. This batch is probably 5 kilos of chilies, so yes, I'd say that this would be enough. Our goal is to make all the chilies really salty, and it's gonna make the chilies and the pepper release their water. Everything is well salted, everything is, the salt went everywhere, touched every pepper. Now we take a plate like this, and we put it on top, and we press it down. Also, we can put a weight on top, maybe a bottle of water, maybe 2. Yeah, we can put 2 bottles of water. And you will see that slowly the plate will go down and the water will rise. So the water will be taken out and we just keep the chili pulp basically. As you can see, a lot of water has built up on top of the peppers. So I'm going to try my best not to touch it too much, and I'm going to try to drain it as much as possible. It's really heavy. Okay, this is full, so we move it aside. Actually, this juice is really good for if you put in a bottle with the cap slightly open, it will ferment and it will be a great addition also to make your food spicy. So, but that's another recipe. So we take the jar, we open it, and we just throw everything in the boiling water. We just open them and we put them in the water. They need to fill up with water completely, as you can see, like this. And we just leave them there for a few minutes, or a few seconds at least, just so that the hot water kills all the bacteria. Then we take them out, like this. And as you can see, we just put them here to dry. Then we just put them face down if possible. Okay, and now that we have everything sterilized, here I will use the same pot and I will put back the chilies in the pot so that we can mix all the ingredients and we can blend it a bit further so that it becomes basically a sauce. Now a fundamental ingredient is vinegar, and we use it because it's really for safety. Like, let's say like this, a little bit more safety. The next step, we put some dry chili, and we like to put a good amount. So I go like, I say like this. Last, another ingredient is anchovies. It does give it a lot of umami flavor, and it's really good. So even if you don't like fish, I would highly suggest you to put a few anchovies in your sauce because it makes it just better. And finally, extra virgin olive oil. For this quantity, I think we'll use more than 1 liter, but let's see. We just need to make it really become all like a nice sauce. So I will start with a little bit, and then I will start with the blending. I'm going to use also an immersion blender. You can also use the other kind of blender. I find that this is the easiest tool to use. This is crazy. It's not even cooking or anything like that, but it's just making you cough from the spice in the air. It's really strong. This is supposed to be the consistency. It's creamy, as you can see. There is some parts that are really kind of blended together, but some parts are still chunky, and that's how we want it. We don't want it completely blended. Okay, so now that we finished blending it, I can unplug this, and we're gonna start filling up the jars. Fill them up one by one. So we fill it up and then we heat it to make sure the bubbles, the bigger bubbles disappear, and then we fill it up with oil. Then we leave it there for a while, and then we're gonna check again if there are some bubbles or if the oil went down, and we're gonna fill it up again. So let's do the other ones. Okay, so now we filled them up. We had more than enough jars, that's good. I have tried it. I've tried by mistake just a little bit, also to see how it tastes. And I can tell you this is the spiciest batch we have ever made. It's really, really, really spicy. People will not just eat it spoon by spoon. This will be very, very, very spicy. We put some more oil on each one of them, and then we go around with a spoon. And we make sure that all the air bubbles flow to the top. This means that because we don't want to have any air down there, everything needs to be under the oil. And while you do that, also the oil will go down, so you probably will have to put a bit more oil on the top. Okay, that's it. As you can see, it's not covered by oil anymore, so I'm going to add a bit more. When everything is ready, now we're gonna clean the lid. We're gonna close it, and we're gonna boil them in the water for around 30 minutes, maybe 15 to 30 minutes. This will allow the bacteria to completely die, and also it kind of cooks the pepper inside the jar, and this will release even more spice. So I'm really excited to see what the final product is gonna be. Let's get into it. I'm gonna wash the pot and get this process started. Put all of them. The water is gonna go up. Almost all of them fit in there. We're gonna leave them for around 20 minutes. Then we're gonna take them out, let them cool down, and they're ready. The truth is that the more they ferment, the more they stay there, the more flavor they develop. And usually we start by the jars that are half full, the last one, you know? And then from there on, they just get better and better. They store very well in room temperature, no problem. Once you open them, you put them in the fridge and they will last forever. And they've been in there for more than 20 minutes. So now carefully, I'll take them all out. Okay. And guys, this is the end of the video. We made this amazing sauce. We will call it the Freedom Hill Bomb. It's really spicy. It will explode in your mouth. And this can be used for anything, for bread, for pasta, for meat, for beans, for vegetables, for ice cream, for chocolate cake, for anything you want. This sauce will work. Come here and try it. Try to make it at home. The Freedom Hill Bomb, guys. Like and subscribe, press that notification button, and see you at the next video.
Oh, peppers. Wow. Like and subscribe.